Hey 7th graders, this video is to help you with CR number 0 and the second question on your extended response. This one is similar but not exact as the one you have, so I would like you to get a piece of scrap paper and do this one with me, because in doing this with me you might learn how to do the one on your CR, okay? This problem says a teacher must buy enough paper to print 35 copies of a report that contains 65 pages. Woo! That was a lot for me. So I'm going to just think for a second. If I had one report, this is my report, and I have to make 35 copies of it. Okay, so if it was one page, I know I would need, if I needed 35 copies, I would need, 35 pages. But in this case, I have 65 pages of a report. Okay, so I'm going to put 65 in there. So do you picture this report? It's 65 pages, and I need 35 copies of it. So imagine like a note packet that a teacher has to make for a classroom. And the note packet has 65 pages in it, and there are 35 students in the room. We need to find out how many pages that is. So we're going to do a little bit of multiplication here on the side. This is the part I really want you to do with me because it will refresh your memory about multi-digit multiplication. Okay, so I've set this up, and if you recall, we start with just one digit at a time. So I'm going to do 5 times 5, which is 25, and I carry the 2. 5 times 6 is 30, plus that 2 that I carried over is 32. Now I have to work with the tens digit, and because I'm working with the tens, I have to put a 0 placeholder in the ones. I'm not using that. 3 times 5 is 15. This time I'm going to carry the 1 over here. 3 times 6 is 18 with that 1 I carried over, which makes this 19. When I add going down, and remember we always add like terms together, and when I say like terms, in this case I'm referring to place value. I can only add the ones to the ones, the tens to the tens, the hundreds to the hundreds, and so on. So 5 plus 0 is 5, 2 plus 5 is 7, 3 plus 9 is 12, carry the 1, and now I have 2,275 pages of paper I need. Well, a ream, and when we talk about a ream, if you notice, it kind of looks like a package of paper that you might get at Office Max or that you see teachers using in school. So a ream has 500 sheets of paper. Well, how many 500 sheets of paper would I need for 2,275? Whew, okay, so I'm going to take 2,275. I'm going to divide it by 500. 500 does not go into 2, it does not go into 22, it does not go into 227, but it will fit into 2,000 4 times, because 5 times 4 is 20, and then I have 2 extra zeros. Okay, now when I subtract off, I get 275. Now that means I have left over, I still need 275 pages, and I don't need to multiply anymore or divide anymore, because I know I need 4 reams plus at least another half of a ream. I can't buy half of a ream, so I know I need 5 reams to get all of this paper done. And this is what I would circle on my paper. Hopefully this will help you with your problem number 2 on the extended response.